All right, we're unmuted. Say hello to the world. It's been a while. It's been a while since Jamie and Will were last on stream, and last I streamed this game. Hello.
Alive.
Still
Not
alive.
dead yet.
So you survived the spookiness of trick-or-treaters, trick-or-treater eaters. Now the issue is not surviving Mariah Carey. Did you know you know about Mariah Carey whole thing with her, right, Will?
What?
You know who Mariah.
I know that, but I just got lost in everything that you just said. Slowly tell me this again. One more time.
Hold on. I think we have a bit of an emergency.
You okay?
Also, hi, Kate. Loving the light glasses. Yeah, no, glad. Yeah, I'm just wearing it right now, just since I've been gaming a lot and I've been getting small eye strains, so I've been just need to wear it a little bit for a bit. Jamie, we might have a problem.
You okay?
Uh,
So what I'm trying to figure out too.
oof. Well,
Are you physically okay?
I'm physically fine, yes.
Okay.
I think the battery has died sooner than I expected. And I did not put a backup in any regards anywhere on the any system, which is actually really, really bad.
I know rawr.
Super fair. I meant that they make me giggle. Oh no worry. No, I appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, is that everything good? I hope. Never caused this problem before, and I swear that the battery should be lasting a lot longer than this.
Food's almost here.
I really hope the memory is not really gone. Otherwise, we have a problem. Again.
We come back and we have technical difficulties.
You can't have a regular stream without technical difficulties at this point.
Nope. I will be right back. My food is here. So be right back.
Mm-hmm. No shush. I will not. Ah. Frick. Yeah, Jamie, I think we lost all our save files.
Oh no.
Ooh, that's a lot of progress lost already.
eh, I know where you could get the tools to, like, for the whole 9 yards to fix the battery.
I mean, I could go to someone else to get it, and it costs like a few bucks for some people to just solder stuff. Yeah, it's a soldering thing. I don't even have a soldering tool. I have the batteries. I don't
I
have a
know
solder.
where you could get the whole 9 yards. The tool to open it, get the proper screwdrivers for security, even the soldering tip.
Oh yeah, no, the I got the tools to open it. The only thing I don't have is the soldering equipment. That's it. The wick or any other soldering equipment for it. I should have. With these battery games, I kind of wish I was playing this on like a save state. I should have figured to just put this on. Has it really been that long to the point where it just died on me?
It depends on what state your battery was in when it was last changed. If it's the OG battery, I'm surprised it's lasted this long.
Oh no, this change was like a few years ago, a couple years ago. So there's
Yeah,
that.
it would be about right.
Yeah, I guess I should have realized that when I asked for a change for this. God dang it, that sucks.
I actually need to check on some of my stuff. Some of my stuff's OG.
What happened, Queen? So basically, we were gonna continue our playthrough of Dragon Warrior Monsters, and right from the get-go to where, yeah, right from the get-go, from where we left off to get to her. George, how you doing, George? It's been a while. How you been doing? I hope you've been doing well. So yeah, basically, the battery died, which basically leaves me with a predicament. Doing awful, but oh, George, I hope you do.
Predicament.
Huh? What'd you say, Will?
I'm back.
Hi, back.
Welcome back. We are lamenting the death of the battery.
We lost Lily.
We lost everything.
Yeah, basically.
No.
The battery for his OG game cartridge
Mm.
bit it. So
Yep.
all of our progress is gone, Chris. Chris is in mourning as well.
Hold on, hold on. I'm actually gonna look at this warrior.
Yeah, Chris is actually in lament as well.
I'm actually just gonna check something online really quickly because I might have a idea.
No worries.
My food's too hot to touch right now. I gotta let it go.
Chris is lamenting our loss.
Yeah, I'm doing. But yeah, no, George. I hope you get better soon. You told me you would sleep. I did not say I was gonna sleep. I said I was gonna cry and ignore my feelings. George, don't ignore your feelings. Also, SQ, it got worse. Oh, George, I hope everything is okay.
Things get better.
I'm looking this up. There might be a way I'm thinking of is that if I could find a method to edit the Game Boy Color game save file, I might be able to manually edit a lot of our stuff back in, albeit not exact stats, but it could help. At least speed run this whole thing, but I don't know. Will, Jamie, what do you guys say? Should we just restart the whole playthrough again from the beginning and see where this goes?
Started from the beginning.
Yeah, the whole data is lost. Because the battery on my Game Boy, apparently I thought it had a little bit more juice and it died. So it's not there. Oh, those look really cute, Jamie. We're gathered here today. Lost day. And why IG? What's IG? What you mean Instagram? Why Instagram? Oh. Well, that sucks.
I guess if we gotta, we gotta.
Jamie.
I mean, it's gonna take longer to finish than we hoped.
Yeah, it is. Well,
Unless you got a battery that you can put into it now.
even if I could put into it right now, Will, there's an issue with that is that it's gonna take some soldering because this is original Game Boy.
Yes, that's right. There's that. Hmm. That's gonna have to be an off-camera thing.
Very much off-camera thing. Oh, I guess. I see IG as also an Instagram thing. Because I see people say that. Soldering isn't it soldering? Soldering, same thing. I say soldering.
At least I know. As long as they know what you're talking about, you're fine.
Pretty much.
Food is still hot. What the hell? Papa John's, turn your oven down.
Yeah, no, Hi, Will. Says, yeah, Jamie, are you fine with going from the beginning again? We're gonna have to rethink a lot of things now. Oh, Jamie's muted. Different things, pretty sure. Is it different things? I don't know. I'm not.
I think there's sodding and soldering.
By the way, Jamie, what do we feel like doing?
There we go. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
My bad. Sorry.
Hello, Chris, who's hiding somewhere.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Chat is saying hi to you from the background. Huh? We streamed the monster quest thing, hon. Chris says hi. Sorry.
Well, I gotta have to restart the Game Boy Color. What the thing is, Jamie and Will, what we could do is either replay and get back to where we were again, with as close as monsters as possible, off stream, or we replay a completely new save file and just go from there.
I mean, I'm good with either or, just because it's fun hanging out with y'all.
Will, any preference?
Might as well. I mean, we can start with the new save file.
Yeah, I will do. Instead, this time I'll be playing it on my GB operator on my computer from this point on, because this one at least I know can download save files. I'm pretty sure before they get deleted. So this is just a method, so we don't have to keep replaying it over and over.
I mean, this will allow us to do some things that we wanted to do that maybe we didn't.
We passed.
Get some monsters that we forgot.
There's that too. We can also rethink some
Yeah.
strategies.
Yeah. So it's not the end of the world. It's just a new opportunity.
It's gonna take longer for this whole project to be done.
It's all good. Stuff happens.
It's a soft reset.
Nick vanished into the shadows.
It's a soft reset twice. We had to do this one time.
Sorry for laughing. Ah. Ah, I'm sorry.
Amy, why are you laughing?
I would be laughing too, but my
It's
mouth is full
yeah.
of food.
Is it because I'm just hiding behind my green screen right here?
You've gone back into your portal, your shadow, to the nether realm.
Because my closet's back there.
And I got marinara dipping sauce on my phone.
Go back to your portal blades. Stay back there. Go back, Satan. Hey, I am not Mr. Satan from Dragon Ball. That's a different person.
That is a
Moses,
very different person.
I do not need to check up on my grandma. She is passed out in her bed. She took her sleeping pills.
Nice.
Okay, but she's all good. That's good.
That's good.
She is all good. I just gotta sit here, chill, and do whatever I wish to do now. I'm free.
I'm free. I'm free.
Sorry for laughing so hard.
No worries, Jamie. Ghost 1, I'm mad. Blazer. I really thought
You mean
Hmm?
You mean the 6-year-old who looks who's as big, actually bigger than my 3-month, not my 3-month, my 3-year-old cat?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's doing good. They're both cuddling each other, getting along. They're just making it awkward for me to sleep at night.
That's cats.
It's a cat.
I now have to. I can sleep on my bed, no problem, but my legs have to be in a complete circle now. If they're not in a circle, I get jumped on and tackled. I get pounced on, tackled, everything, and they will even jump on my head and go like legs circle, like now, kind of like put. It's like get our bed into position, legs now. Then I'm uncomfortable for the rest of the night, and it's.
So Skull, I figured Ghost was gonna win because based on our track record when we were playing it on Saturday, they were going hard, like hard. Oh God, this is loud in my ears.
What happened? Are you okay?
Give me 1 second. This thing is blaring in my ears.
Okay. Make sure to have hearing protection.
Burning my fingers.
Oh my God, that is loud in my ears. Jesus.
Oh, why do I have two?
Go back to your port and bring Carl back. I know you kidnapped him. Nope. I will not.
When in doubt, bribe with food.
Pretty
So we
much.
won't have out.
Pretty much.
No, not. I'm not talking to you.
Too popular. No, he
Oh,
came
now
out
I'm
of
talking to
Fortress.
you, but no, the food comment
I'm
was
not-
not about you, honey.
I'm not giving up my cows. I'm not giving up my calzone.
Calzone. Ooh, I like a calzone.
I'm not giving up my food.
I want food.
I like food.
Food.
I like cooking food. I miss cooking food for people with.
My mom and my niece and nephew's cousin and my nephew all learned what happens when I have broccoli. It's not pleasant.
My dad
Avada
gave us.
Kedavra.
My dad gave a pug broccoli once. That was not pleasant. A broccoli and a cheese omelet to a pug.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
my dad's mean.
and Sakura, it's looking more and more like my brother, one of my youngest brothers, has what we got.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
It's a genetic thing, so yeah, it will run in families. I am not kidding. I truly wish I was.
Oh, this is the wrong setting. It's been 30 minutes just setting this up.
Some become carriers, others are affected by it.
Oof. I'm setting it up at the moment, so give me a little bit of time.
I'm sorry for the trouble.
Well, we have to go with this way anyway. And basically, we're restarting from the beginning, whether people like it or not.
Sorry.
I was kind of sad though, because I really was hoping to get through it with Lily, and I'm just like, I'm so sad now. How do you resize again? Shift? Oh, whoops. I forgot to crop. It is alt. What the heck is going on with my thing? Wait, I just realized. No, you're kidding. I'm the only one. Apparently, mine's due to Trump. Yeah, Laser, be an artist, whistle artist. I am not being a whistle artist. My whistling is not that great. This is gonna suck. Does this not work anymore? This used to work, and now it's not working.
My brother just got home. They pulled his one tooth and they pulled the wisdom tooth behind it.
Oh. Not.
He's not. His whole one side is numb. He's fine. He's not groggy or anything.
Oh, did they do it without
They numbed the holy. They just numbed him up the tree and everything. I was trying to find a word that I could use. But yeah, they numbed him up. They gave him antibiotics and a pain med. He's gonna head up to his. I can see he's gonna head up to his room and chill.
I feel like he could run a mile.
If you just heard that, he says he feels like he can run a mile.
I heard something, yeah.
Oh, I'm so
That's
sorry.
Please
what I can... You will feel good for a while, and then the crash afterward is gonna make. No. Please rest while you can, while it still feels. I'm sorry.
I'm watching him try to climb this ladder to get up to the attic because that's his room.
Is he gonna be okay?
Yeah, he'll be okay.
You like the singing? Thanks, Kay. I appreciate it.
When I had my teeth pulled, it was not a pleasant time. I couldn't do much. Like, I slept on the couch for days.
Yeah, dude, enjoy this while you can, because the crash is gonna hit you. It's gonna hit you pretty hard.
Usually does.
Get rest while you can, so that the crash isn't as terrible. I am so sorry for the. Oh dear. Sorry.
I'm gonna turn my fan on because I'm starting to get the heat from the food.
Yep. All right. Well, I'm gonna restart. Okay, so we are restarting this playthrough. Cool. Unfortunate to those who are gonna be watching this part after like 30 minutes of getting through all this technicality stuff through. We're gonna restart our playthrough of Dragon Warrior Monsters again. This is playthrough 2 because
Dragon Warrior Monsters try.
Soft reset, take 2.
well, no, this is like a hard reset because technically speaking, the soft reset we
yes,
had
okay.
because like the
Hard
first time we played it, we was 1. And then I had to replay the first few dungeons, which is 1.5, which is so it wasn't exactly the same. And then we lost that entire save file. Now it's 2, which is, I guess you could say, the third try again.
Would we say this is like a hard reset, take 1, because we have to go all the way back to the beginning?
Pretty much. Yay. But this time,
I mean, don't we get to name our characters again this time, and we can change the name if we want?
we could, yes.
What was our character's name again?
We were defaulted as Terry. I didn't change the name from Terry.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure we didn't name him anything like extravagant like we did in the
Majora's
Mask and the stuff like that.
That episode is technically the episode is recorded and it's still saved.
I still can't believe we did that.
It is a lost episode. I purposely made a lost episode, and it does exist. It was a good joke, but
Can you people find it?
they can't without a proper link.
That link.
Start your searches.
You know,
Have fun.
You know what's funny is that technically speaking, there is also a on my actual YouTube channel. There is a live stream that I can never unprivate now, due to the fact that it was a stream that I did while we were in this was way before I met you, Will. But this was a stream that I don't know if Jamie, you remember Dude Partment back in university.
Yes.
Yes, this was happened during Dude Partment, and I streamed me, Lissa, and Kyle Digits BB playing New Super Mario Bros. Wii. But the issue with that stream is that I showed us on camera.
You weren't meaning to do that, were you?
No, I did it there. I'm pretty sure we talked about it before, but times have changed, so I basically private that video, so no one but us are allowed to see it from here on out, because at the very least, Digits and Lissa do not want to have their faces revealed.
Yes.
So
privacy is super important.
I'm pretty sure other people were also showed up in that stream, but yeah, unfortunately, all of you guys who may or may not may want to even watch it a brief moment can never see it. Unfortunately, I do apologize for that. I'm not fully diagnosed. POTS.
Yeah.
You can say something, Will?
I forgot what I was going to say now. I'll make up my brain went burn short circuit.
You had a brain fart, basically.
Yes.
Sorry to know this, but I'm like 80% sure I need to go to cardiology, but my heart is weird. It's fine. Totally fine. I mean, you should still probably get checked if you're worried, but... Yeah,
the cardiologist is the one that will diagnose you. However, I got diagnosed from a neurologist who did mine. She did the test that a cardiologist will do. My brother, the only reason why he would he's got it, back in middle school when he went direction I told him not to go when he's coming back from going to the bathroom, and he got jumped and hit in the back of the head with a baseball bat.
Just be careful not to say actual places for now, Will.
I was that someone. There's dang nabbit! I got sauce on my bed. marinara sauce on
You
my
want to
bed.
see digits? Well, I'm sorry, Skull. That is not gonna ever happen. Unless digits gives you special permission, you would have to ask digits yourself for that. I have to go to carology because my heart jumped in one night. Will. Okay. Yeah, we're naming ourselves Terry.
Harry.
Yeah.
I also just noticed playing on
Yes.
this epilogue operator. Was there always a black bar at the bottom of this game?
What? Where?
I'm not entirely sure. I see what you mean, but I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, because, like, I don't recall seeing that, but it's clearly passable because that screen covered that black bar. So I'm not 100% certain about that. I've never noticed that.
My brother's also getting hooked up with a heart monitor.
So, Jamie, so look at the very, very bottom, right?
They very
Very bottom of the pixel screen.
yeah,
You see that there's like a blackness there?
like where the rocks should be.
I guess, like, you just see like the very bottom that there's like a black bar. Like it doesn't touch fully at the end, but you can see the top of the screen touch at the very top of the screen.
Let me. I can't see the top of the screen because I am watching in Twitch, and you are currently talking.
I switched it over at least.
Derp, 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 derp. See if I could do it this way.
Oh, I can't even open the menu until I get a monster. Interesting.
Black bar?
Yeah, like down there. You see it?
I don't. No. Black bar?
And
Hold on.
the whole chat screen is covering it.
Yeah, give me a moment. I'm speed running through.
And what sucks for me is I might have a clogged artery.
That is not a fun time.
All right, so.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the black bar, Will.
Okay, so it's our monsters HP and MP.
Yeah, I never noticed that at the beginning that there was a black bar. I like this emulator emphasizes that so much more, and that black bar only shows up for such a brief moment that I never noticed that.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't even realize what you guys were talking about.
No,
Okay.
no. Yeah, Will at least knew what I was talking about, so he and I were both confused. And then like once I got the monsters, like that makes a whole lot of sense because I thought that was a glitch in the emulator for some reason, but clearly the text boxes and stuff covered it. So I was so genuinely confused.
And my cats are cuddling at my feet.
At least they're not
I'm not
attacking.
allowed to.
At the very
Nope.
least, they're not attacking your feet like a Bagheera does with Mike and Emoto.
No, but I'm now not allowed to move by cat law.
You say that, but I remember one of the sessions that we were playing with this game that what was it? We could what's my wording? That I had a cat on me before our session.
There was cat. You couldn't move. Cat law.
Cat law. Alright, well, you know this song and drill. We got a monster. We have to save that guy, Paulo. We have to get a lot of monsters back. We got yada yada yada. We have the set of monsters that we can say, like, guaranteed get and all that stuff.
Still can't believe I did what I did, sitting there thinking I can't go past all that stuff.
I still find that funny that your past self, don't bonk me, Skull. Your past self thought you couldn't go past any of these, and it ended up you just missing a lot of items because of that.
Yes, and then a point where I just had to freaking just restart my entire game multiple times.
Back to the report now. No. It is also the fact. There's also the fact that I also, like, when I was younger, me and my brother thought the sand, like the grass was had a lot weaker monsters versus the sand, which had stronger monsters.
Thought I could go over those with my finger. My thumb twitched and forced me over it.
95, that's a lie. Skull.
It was as if my brain had said, nope, enough of this.
I
I
also
could go over it.
I also realized I didn't bring any herbs from the other room. So I was like, I'm running on no herbs right now.
No herb run.
Can you just imagine doing this game with no herbs?
Imagine doing this as a Nuzlocke.
No, my gosh.
I will.
It's technically a lot Nuzlocke, isn't it? No, wait, you're right. It's not. Never mind. Ignore me.
I will not do this as a Nuzlocke. This game is already hard enough. What was our anteater's name? This is a male now. Who are we calling?
I forgot what our anteater's names. I forgot a lot of what our creatures' names
Yo,
were.
I'm not going back to the VODs for that. Unfortunately, those are archived.
Dang, there's not enough letters. I would say Steve, but there's not enough letters.
I mean,
Not enough
technically,
space.
I could just get rid of one of the E's.
Steve.
Or Steve. Jamie, you got a name? Why does this game have to have 4 characters as a limit? Jesus.
We could name it Stew.
Stew
Like beef
works.
stew.
Stewart, you said?
Stew.
Beef stew.
Oh, you want stew. Like that?
Like beef stew. No, I was actually saying STEW, like beef
Oh,
stew.
EW. Okay, got it.
It'd be like it'd be dark and morbid like that.
Not as safe as you, lol. Will is 26 sus.
Yeah, I'm not suspect. I am not highly suspect.
Well, I gotta heal up my slib because he's about to die.
The slimy, slibby slib. Which just, in my opinion, just looked like a freaking raindrop. I always thought Slib was like a water type. I always literally imagined this like Pokemon, and Slib was a water type.
It's either
Because he looked like
water,
a raindrop.
water or poison.
I mean, I would think slib is a water type too.
Off. Then turn off because that is starting to get cold on the cheek. And it's triggering the fibromyalgia, which is not pleasant.
I'm at least the early dungeons, I will explore a little bit just to get items, is what I say.
I get to see my daughter in March this coming year.
Oh, I just realized, why does this freaking anteater have only 9 HP? That's the max HP, what?
Because it's no.
Okay, well, that's scary.
It's going to get chopped up into stew.
It made it chunky.
Chunky monkey. Chunky hunky monkey.
I get to see my daughter in March for the first time in like, well, we'll soon be 12 years.
Nice. Slip is slip.
Her mother's finally going to let me do that.
Yeah. Alright, so I explored everything of here. Now, the only other monster that I can get is Dracky. I believe it's Dracky. Does anyone have a name for potential Dracky if I get him by the time
it's another Slim.
Yeah, I remember looking it up. We can't get like it gets a lot harder getting same monsters. And I do know that this game in itself has like metal. Tiny metal.
I just got growled at for
That's
scratching my own leg.
Yeah. I do know that there are some monsters that in at least their main way the main way specifically, you need multiple of the same monster. So getting the same kind of monster is really difficult. I still haven't got a Draki yet.
Jackie's the one that had the antidote on it. It was our only one for a while.
Yeah, Draki was the one with the antidote. But then
And
again,
then
poison doesn't really affect us until the later dungeons.
I forgot who took over that later.
That was Lily. That was definitely Lily.
Let's try to get another Lily, get a stronger Lily.
Well, I do know we bred like a
Who was it that we bred to that
I will double
one
check.
monster?
I'll definitely double check. I'm pretty sure we bred a mad cat with another boss monster, like Hail or something like that. It was like a couple boss monsters or something like that.
We bred it to that one guy's creature that he had when we did that paper scissors thing.
That's also true. There's also that now we have to poach people from their monsters again, as Jamie put it.
I mean, there's a
Team
chance of getting
Rocket.
different monsters. There's a chance of getting different monsters this time from them.
What'd you say, Jamie?
We're Team Rocket.
Well, there's 3 of us.
Well, all right, then who's Meowth? I say Will.
I guess I'm the odd one out there, so I guess it's me.
Yeah, so I'm the guy who dresses up as all the girls. Jamie's the girl that dresses up as all the guys, and Will is there as a talking cat.
I'm the one.
Okay,
who
to be
gets
fair, I could pull
abused.
off a pretty good Undertaker.
Yep.
I get abused a lot.
I'm the one.
It fits.
I'm the one who gets inflatable boobs in one episode.
I still can't believe that happened.
People say I joke write that, but in actuality, there is an episode in the early, like the first season of Pokemon, just to give context, that
I
James.
actually got to see that on TV. I actually got to see it.
No, they never dubbed.
banned.
They never dubbed that part. I believe that was completely.
They took it
banned.
out.
Yeah.
Of the American
Dude,
version. But you can still find Pacific.
I did get to see it on TV, but I still couldn't freaking. I wonder what's like. I woke up and all I see is James with boobs, and I'm wondering what the fuck. Is my language. But still, I go, the heck? No. The heck are they thinking?
Oh, Kay wants me to name one of the Drakis. No, if we get Draki, bats. And
That's nice, actually.
That
yeah.
works. The only one I
like
did not get to see is the Porygon, and I can't see that one.
I watched it once with my brother. I avoided a lot of the seizure stuff, and I know I've showed it to like Kyle and other people too. I heard from my brother that there is a supposed version that the flashes are like not there. It's like still images for like 5 seconds each time, so it's not as flashy.
Yeah,
But I can't find it.
I know I got to see the Dratini episode. That one was nice.
That one was only banned because a guy kept pointing a gun in front of Ash's face, which is a 10-year-old.
He's been 10 for years. Somebody needs to change that.
So I do know for a fact that I've seen almost all banned episodes except the recent ones, because like some of the recent ones, like in Gen 7, Ash was playing with Passimian, I believe that's the Pokemon name, and in the context of the show, Ash just dresses like in a sense dresses up as a Passimian and everything. But in America, because that's a little bit more sensitive, because he actually covered his face with black ink, that was banned.
Yeah, I see what I know. He went Yeah, he did that.
Yeah,
I can't. I
we can't
I'm
even
trying
say
to
it on
say.
air.
I'm
Yep.
trying to say what he. I'm trying to say what he did, but my body won't let me.
Don't we were not we won't talk
Say it
about.
on. Yeah, we
Um,
can't.
I can't.
No,
I
yeah.
can't.
it's
I
too
was
sensitive a
raised.
topic.
I was raised by my mother, and
Yeah.
she.
There,
Yeah.
the only episodes that I really haven't seen are technically people never seen as well, because there are some episodes in Pokemon that were never released in anywhere in the world. Like, for example, one was a I forget. Slib and Stew is such a fun name. Slib is the default name for the monster you get, and Stew is just what we come up with. Stew. So yeah, they're fun names. But I will say for at least the for the band episodes, one of them evolved around earthquakes. I think it was Camerupt and stuff like that when I briefly looked at it again. A really fun name. Glad you like it, George. And that was never released. It was not due to whatever was in context. Well, in terms of like what was normally would be sensitive in terms of in Japan or in America, it actually unfortunately was about to be released during a time where Japan got hit by a devastating earthquake. So they never released the episode soon, like when it happened, like when that earthquake happened, due to like them wanting to avoid that. And the other one was like Team Rocket versus Team Plasma, which I'm still upset about because that was about to be released during the, I think, Fukushima tsunami about the nuclear plants and stuff, and they just basically jumped over those episodes and never released them. So bad timing on them. All right, Will, Jamie.
Pokemon is notorious for bad timing. Though.
Yeah,
And
pretty
I
much.
did see the Jinx episode, and I already know why that was banned.
There are 2 Jinx episodes actually, Will. I don't know if you saw
I
the
do.
Christmas one and the band one.
I saw both.
Okay, cool. So you did see both. One of them is dubbed, the other one's not, due to obvious reasons.
Yeah. I got see both. That.
Yep.
I'm starting to understand the one that was not.
No, the other
a
one.
Little bit.
It's just mainly Jinx, but yeah. Will, Jamie. So I'm right before Hail. Do you think I should? Do you want me to get Dracky? Spend some time to get Dracky right now, because I explored
Dracky.
everywhere.
I
know
mean,
Dracky.
we might as well. This way, we have an extra third monster. You know, the cannon fodder.
Cannon fodder. He says, "Well, I kill a Dracky, but yeah, I guess we could grind a little bit here."
Oh, I just hit my funny bone.
It's called the humorous bone. Actually, is it called? Yeah, no, it should be called the humorous bone. Jamie, you should know this. Your funny bone is actually called the humorous bone.
I do believe it is called the humorous bone. Let me double check though. It's
Actually, Will, what would you do in this situation as a kid? Because right here, this hole is surrounded by like surrounded by the sand and the grass.
Right.
So it's like,
if I had a clear path all the way through with none of that stuff blocking me, and then I get to that point, I would have had restarted my game.
that's just a weird way to think about it. That you as a kid would just say like, this game sucks because they clearly designed this to be impossible for us.
yeah.
Yeah,
It
I
is
would've
humorous.
gotten
It's just
frustrated.
not spelled the way you think it should be spelled.
Yeah, that's what I remember hearing about.
I would have gotten frustrated.
Makes sense. There we go. We got a Dracky. All right.
Lucky.
In honor of what Kay said, we're naming it Bats.
Yay.
And it's a male. So now we just need to have it as a tragic backstory. Losing his parents.
He dropped his ice cream. That is pretty tragic.
I mean, he doesn't even have any arms.
That makes it even more tragic.
I still need to go back to my Dragon Quest V playthrough. It's been like years since I last did that. I've been kind of waiting on getting an editor for that.
I remember we had Hale for so long as our healer, and then Lily just
Oh my god.
completely came in and just slapped Hale to the side and said, nope.
Yeah, because like Hale got like we were using Hale because it was our only healer, and yet but at some point Hale stopped being too useful. It was barely he was barely keeping up with the damage intake basically. Well, Bats, you're getting retired already. But Bats, we have Bats. Anteater, I like keeping the Anteater stew because that is a heavy hitter. And Slib is just Slib because defense and health. And Hale is good because of healing. We can't get rid of
Anteater will get slapped to the side, and then Slim gets slapped to the side, and then Hale does, and then everybody's gonna get sucked away. It's like, God darn it.
Unfortunately, Kay, when it comes to like some of these monsters, Draki is actually not that great of a monster, really early on. Like, he stops becoming useful after the first dungeon if you don't have Anteater.
That makes me wonder, what's the creature we're gonna get from the monster up above?
Oh, right. Oh yeah, because now I can do the thing. I missed this. I missed the thing in our soft reset playthrough because I did get it when we first tried it. It's fine, I get it.
We were able to get the sky dragon, so it's like, now what are we gonna get?
So this one I remember. It is actually we get a Zappy Zap, except I need to make sure that we can get it.
Oh, right. That way we don't miss the Zap Bird.
The only question is when can I get it? Because clearly he's just pooping on me.
That kid needs to take a shower.
Or do I? Derp, stare, or...
I mean, if you need to take a shower, then...
Everyone needs to take
last time you did? I took a shower yesterday.
I have never taken a shower ever since I was born.
That is disgusting.
Baths are different than showers in defense.
Now, if you've taken a bath, now, okay, I will let it slide. But if you've never taken a shower or a bath since you were born, that is disgusting.
Honestly, if you've never taken a bath or a shower since you were born, I feel like you would die as a baby before you get to, like, walking.
Oh, there's a lot of skin breakdown that can happen if you do not take care of your skin.
Mhm.
A lot of, you could develop some skin rashes in addition to just not pleasant things.
Especially since babies are so susceptible to a lot of problems early on.
I am paranoid for a good reason.
And that's good. That's good. And also, Kay, don't worry.
Are we ready to go? We already ready to go fight in the arena?
Well, that's what we have to do, and also, like, by now, it was not until a little bit later, I think around D class, that's when we started getting the difficulty. It was after D class when I had to start grinding. But...
If we keep doing some grinding throughout each class, like after each class, then it might be okay.
Well, the issue is, Will, as we clearly have learned through our playthrough, only Hale will last for a while. Once we get better monsters after Slib and Stew, then they get replaced. That's the only issue, I say.
I still don't know what monsters we want to breed to get
We have the breeding
What
chart.
monsters? I've been looking through and I don't know what ones I'd want
Well,
to have for our team.
Well, we'll find out. But I will say this, Kay, just so we can bring I'll name one K, and it will be a more permanent member on the team. All right, not just after one dungeon. How about that? Or you can either we name it K, or you get to give us a name that would be a more permanent member on the team. Either
Okay, so when you
a
say
male or
K, is it gonna be Kay, or is it gonna be just the letter K?
K-A-Y.
Okay, because it's just gonna be the letter K. I'm just gonna be sit there and just think of the Men in Black.
Like that too. I mean, it's up. Like, okay, you can give me the name now, and I'll make a note for it later, so that that when we get one, we can decide to get it. And the other thing is that since there's both male and female genders in this game, so you can give me a male or female gender name, or just a gender neutral, or just whatever name. It doesn't really matter. We can name a male Rose if we really wanted to.
I mean, look at Rose.
True.
It may be a last name, but it's still a thing.
True.
I have no idea why. Actually, I know why, but thanks to TikTok and the freaking what's been playing a lot on there, I have this stupid Sailor Moon freaking song going through my head.
I forget the. It's like, is it dun? I can't get the rhythm.
I'm not singing. I'm not singing it. No, no,
we
no,
can't do
no,
it on.
no.
Yeah, we
Dun,
can't.
dun,
do it on-
Sailor Moon.
That's but yeah, I got that thing going through my head, and though you know what's bad? When I get those kind of songs playing through my head, the only thing that stops it from playing in my head is to just watch the darn show.
Okay, which
Didn't I get the Sailor Moon-
which version of Sailor Moon did you watch? The OG or the new remake?
I haven't watched it yet, so I have to go watch it now just to get it to stop. I haven't watched it yet. But when I watched it originally back in the day, I watched the OG.
I remember, like, I've told this story before on stream, and I don't know if any of you guys ever heard of it, but I do remember when me and my brother were younger, we watched all the, in a sense, quote unquote girl shows like Powerpuff Girls, Totally Spies, and like even Sailor Moon. And I remember because like it was like early on in the internet days, and people really was judgmental during that era. Like even with Pokemon, you know, like when you play Pokemon, people like in third generation, they were like, "Oh, you play Pokemon? You're playing such a kid's game." And like me and my brother never admitted watching these shows, because then many people would be just like, "You're a dude. Why would you watch these girl shows?" kind of thing. And
I didn't care. I admitted it.
like no, like nowadays I am fine with admitting it, because now like I see a lot of people online being like, yes, we've watched these shows as kids. Like these were actual childhood shows of many people, not just girls, but a lot of guys too. And I'm just like, that makes it a lot easier to admit.
Oh, as a kid, I had a crush on Sailor Mars.
Which one was Sailor Mars again?
Forgot her name.
Red skirt.
Oh, Red Skirt. Okay.
Red skirt.
Like,
I think it's red. Could be orange.
I think I didn't really have a crush, but I think the most memorable one was obviously Sailor Moon, like the main character. Like, I think that because I was so young when it was playing that I barely remember anything about it.
I also watched just Dragon Ball, just straight Dragon Ball. I watched that when I was younger, when it was playing on TV.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny is like when I remember actually rewatching Dragon Ball Z when I was much older, I completely forgot a lot of the plot points, and I don't remember what plot points I remember watching when it first aired show. I think I mainly watched Frieza and Cell Fight and not much of Majin Buu.
I don't think I had TV access when Majin Buu got released brand new, so I didn't get to watch it as much. Same with the Cell Saga.
Mm-hmm.
when it got to Z, I didn't watch Dragon Ball Z. I watched Dragon Ball Z Kai when it came to TV.
Okay. Hold on. First off, I will bookmark. Hold on.
I did watch Dragon Ball Z when I was watching.
You know what's funny is like when I remember because like me and my brother grew up with Dragon Ball Z, and I remember I guess one random time I started looking up. I'm just gonna go to the top. Looking up some info about Dragon Ball Z, because at this point I watched Dragon Ball GT, and I know a little bit of Dragon Ball Z. And I remember I saved Kreb, by the way, so that's a good name. But okay. But I remember looking that up on Wikipedia, and me and my brother discovered that there was something called Dragon Ball Z Kai. Ooh, that's a lot of gold. And
Which could have been a tiny metal. Oh, no, actually, no. I don't think one of those could have been a tiny metal.
it could have been. I got a tiny metal in the first dungeon.
I wasn't paying attention to what the tiny metal looked like, so.
No, they're exactly the same as gold.
Okay, so if it looks like the coin, then it's like could be a tiny metal. But you were saying about Kai.
Yeah. So with Kai, it was literally like when when I looked it up. Okay, good. I was like wondering if he's gonna hit Stu. I remember looking up the Kai, and I thought like, oh, is this some kind of sequel to Dragon Ball Z? Because like that would make the most sense in our brains, and we did not know it was like a retelling fully. Like we just saw like, oh, it's set to be 100 episodes of Dragon Ball Z. And then later when it starts showing on like TV and I looked it into more, it was like, oh, this is just a retelling of Dragon Ball. And I was like, oh man, this doesn't seem that great. But then it's like, now that I look at it objectively, it actually was a smart decision, because by then a lot of people haven't grew up with Dragon Ball Z. That was like 2010. And it was a lot better acting, a lot better concise on scripting and all that stuff. I don't remember going through a lot of the hardships of watching Dragon Ball Z. I know Skull recently got into Dragon Ball Z through Kraid, so and she had to go through the entirety of the full Frieza fight, like the 5-hour fight of it. And I was like, I don't remember ever getting through that many episodes, but I remember watching Majin Buu, and it wasn't paced terribly, but it was definitely a little slow on some parts.
Saw very, very little of Dragon Ball Z when I was little.
I probably was in the same boat as you, Will, when I saw Dragon Ball Z not that much as I thought I would.
I wished I got to see all of it when I was growing up, but I didn't, so I had to wait till now when I had Funimation subscription and I got to see all of it.
Mm-hmm.
It took me forever to get through it. I was seeing One Piece when I was growing up, but not much.
Which one? Actually, no. There's only one version of One Piece you watched when we were growing up.
And I saw some
It's for kids. Yeah.
I saw some of Bleach, and there's some other shows that I saw growing up, and I've been trying to find them, and I can't remember the name of them.
If you help, I might be able to help a little bit.
I found a few. I found Ronin Warriors that I remember watching when I was growing up.
Mm-hmm.
I found that. Found the, oh gosh darn it, I forgot the name of it now already. There's like some Zodiac again.
Oh, yes, Chris and I watched that one. Oh, yes, derp. Knights
of the Zodiac?
Knights of the Zodiac, I think.
I think it's that or something like that.
Uh-huh.
I know it's...
Saint Seiya, there we go.
Thank you, that's it.
Sorry. Chris got me into that one.
Yep, I watched that. And
Never watched that
there's
as a kid.
others. I did see Food Wars.
Food Wars.
Food Wars is-
I read the manga. I got kind of disappointed with some of the anime pacing, but also got disappointed with Food Wars towards the end. Actually, funny enough, with Bleach, I finally got to watch a good chunk of it with Grace. I know I stopped right after the Arrancar arc, so I haven't been up to date. I've been waiting on her to rewatch our sessions. But I know I remember hearing about Bleach when I was growing up, but I was never able to watch it. Mainly because Bleach was only on Adult Swim. By that time, I was like, didn't feel comfortable watching it because of all the adult shows, and it was late. And yeah, it was like, I remember watching only one episode with my brother when it was Adult Swim when we were like teenagers. And then, I was funny enough with One Piece. I did binge a lot of it. It's still one of my biggest regrets in my life, where it's like I binged like an entire like month or two of watching One Piece up to like the arc after time skip, and it was like a lot of episodes. But one of my goals actually, Will, with One Piece, funny enough, is to find all the 4Kids original dub of One Piece, because One Piece like, another brief tangent, like, One Piece actually got me into anime, like, into the topic of anime specifically. Because as a kid, I never realized, like, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, or Digimon were, like, anime. As a kid, I thought that was, like, cartoons. And I never fully realized also, like, in a sense of Dragon Ball Z, it would be, like, a anime, too. I always thought they were just, like, big, cartoons or whatever, and they felt conclusive in a sense. But I remember watching One Piece, and it was like I was watching through the Skypiea arc, which I don't know if anyone of you guys know that, but it was in the middle of an arc, and I remember watching the preview of it and then battling, but then I never got to watch the other stuff, so it was always in the back of my mind that it was incomplete. And randomly in my freshman year of high school, back in like 2011, I decided to be like, I wonder if that specific show I watched as a kid is still around. And so I actually looked up the anime, and lo and behold, not only was it not only did it kept going after I stopped, it was still going. Like I was already on like opening 10 or whatever of the anime, and I was like, I already saw 2 new characters, Frankie and Brooke, and I had no idea who they were. And so it basically made me dedicate like a whole summer pretty much to watch up to past the Marineford arc. Binge up to the Marineford arc and continue way after the I think I watched. Yeah, I binged it all the way up to like Marineford to like time skip, and it was a long summer. I spent hours and hours just watching it, and I mean, I'm up to date to One Piece now. I've watched past Wano, and I'm up to with the manga. I've been reading the manga rather than watching the anime, because the anime is really ridiculously paced, ridiculously stupidly. So yeah, I'm One Piece is a weird one, but it helped me get into the concept of anime, which got me into more of like seeing what animes are out there outside of the big 3 and other stuff. Oh yeah, Naruto too. Yeah, I watched Naruto as a kid, but I never continued watching Shippuden because it was always on Disney XD. I watched most of Naruto, but I guess like with it fell in the ballpark with same thing with Dragon Ball, that I never realized that it was also like an anime. I thought it was some kind of really cool cartoon, I guess.
I couldn't get into Naruto, and I tried, but I couldn't.
I think it's like the issue with Naruto, if you think about it. Out of all the big 3 in Dragon Ball, it has the most Japanese style obvious culture in it. Like, Bleach does have a lot of Japanese culture in it, but you can always take it as, like, it's supernatural. Like, it's almost feels like it's its own entity. Dragon Ball and, like, One Piece are its own entity, too.
Yeah.
Another show I watched when I was growing up was Dragon.
Blue Dragon, you said?
Yes.
Yeah,
I didn't get to watch the anime. I only got to watch the first episode that previewed.
Same here. I actually watched the first episode too on like the Toonami network online, and I was just like, "This looks interesting." Never watched it again. Same thing with Mega
no, I
Man.
couldn't get it. I think I had very intermittent cable access as a kid, so I didn't get to like. I'd get into a show, and then the cable would be gone for a year and a half.
I'm looking for Blue Dragon right now. I have the game, but I'm just looking for the show.
It should be online somewhere.
Been long enough.
Yeah, it's been long enough. Oh, by the way, Jamie, before we keep going on different tangents, how are you feeling?
I am okay. As long as I could get up at 6:30, I'm good because I do not go tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna stop when you call it. All right. We're playing on your time.
I appreciate it. I just want to make sure that y'all aren't constantly like, how do I put it? Y'all deserve to have fun too. It's because my schedule's weird with being an opener.
I've been playing Fable 3 lately.
That's fine. Well, Jamie, let me know when you want to call it, okay? But don't push yourself. I remember when Fable 3 came out. That was an interesting game at the time.
So far, I've been my Fable Anniversary, which is my Fable 1 and my Fable 2. I've both been good and evil, and in Fable 3, I have not Fable 3, Fable 2. I have 3 playthroughs: one good, one evil, one neutral.
Oh, by the way, we got rid of Stu, by the way.
No, not the stew, not the beef stew.
Wouldn't it be like Anteater Stew?
Well, either way, it's still a stew.
True.
I mean, just added some onions, some carrots, celery, the whole 9 yards on there, other seasonings.
Some ginger, some broccoli, some eggplants.
If I have
Actually,
broccoli,
would it
then,
be edible?
Chili?
I mean,
No, I don't know. Would Anteater be edible?
I mean,
Because of their diet.
any kind of meat is edible.
No,
Even I'm
no.
edible, but that is
There's actually
cannibalism.
poisonous birds.
There's actually meat that is really bad to eat, yeah.
Yes, that's true, but
It
I
depends
mean,
on what their diet is and what they accumulate in their systems.
I am edible too, but that is considered cannibalism.
Pretty much. Unless it's a different animal that eats you, then that's not considered cannibalism.
Oh, then that is just the laws of nature.
Okay, so, alright. One thing I want to go bring back to this game.
Life.
Yeah, it is. One thing I want to bring back to this game specifically is that I did pick up a live corn, and I don't know if we want to use it right now or save it for a little bit later.
Save it. Oh, who do we want to save it for?
Well, we do have Hale and Dran now, which when our past playthrough, both have lasted for quite a bit. All right. But we will eventually replace them. Like, in a sense of Lily, I'm pretty sure Lily was very much an endgame party member when we got her. And that one would be like very much of an investment to the life acorn. But with Dran and Hale, they both will be useful for quite a while for the next few dungeons. Because obviously Hale, we need a healer, and Dran is a heavy hitter at the moment.
I actually don't know if anteaters would technically be able to be eaten just because of the formic acid in their diet. I actually don't know. I know they neutralize it by drinking extra water, but I don't know if it necessarily neutralizes it in their body tissue.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of animals like that where they just eat a lot of stuff that's not healthy for us. Therefore, we don't eat them.
Well, then again, like we eat a lot of stuff. Like I've been watching a lot of videos, and if you think about it, our ancestors were weird because they would eat like random food off the ground. They would eat random animals or even rotten stuff to a point where they figure out how to like make them either taste better or make them not poisonous. Like I just watched like how a root like in Nigeria is popular because it's hardy and easy to make. However, it has like cyanide in it.
Oh yeah, there's a hydrangea mountain tea in Japan. You don't have that prepared unprofessionally.
Yeah, and then there's also fugu, the famous pufferfish. So it's like there are a lot of foods that we would eat, and it's weirdly, yeah.
That's because cyanide is sweet.
Is it actually sweet?
Yes.
Oh my.
It's like almondy.
That's concerning in so many levels. Anyway, going back to the game, what do we say about the life cord? Do we keep it, save it for later, or do we use it on Dran/Hale?
Well, I know they're gonna be used for fodder for certain, so there is still benefit regardless.
Technically true. Will, your call, too.
I know that sounds terrible for me to say. I'm not meaning it in a terrible way.
I mean, we are literally going to be breeding a bunch of these characters together, so yeah.
It sounds worse than I mean it to say.
Dude, what are we doing? What?
Are we using a life corn on Hale, Dran, or are we saving it for later? Jamie says that they'll be used as fodder anyway later on, so technically if we use them one of them, the life corn will be technically used as well. And it's just like Hale and Dran will be bred, but Hale and Dran will also be used for quite a while based on our last playthrough.
True.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if we do save it for later, I mean, we can always come across another one later. There's always that chance.
There's always a chance, but in our last playthrough, we never got a lot of nuts.
No, nuts are rare.
Seeing as how it's November,
Are you saying no? No, no nuts.
Hey,
That was a terrible joke, and I approve.
Oh god, that just looks terrible right there. That picture. Slid. Hell on top of Slid. That's just creepy. Yeah.
What does a life cord do? Increases HP by 5.
I mean, one's got 27, the other one's got 60. And I'd say we'd give it to Hale if we do use it.
I was thinking of just giving it to Hale now because if I remember last time, Hale was a struggle to keep alive, especially in the later parts of the dungeon because they kept dying because of his low HP.
Yeah, he's got the lowest of the 8 of HP out of the 2.
Yeah, I think it's better to use it on Hale just so we can keep him up with the others for a bit. I'm gonna use it. Yep. Oh yeah, I want to do it fast. I don't know if that's gonna actually save enough time for me to make a backup save, but I'll basically every session I'm gonna be making a backup save no matter what.
Just in case.
I'm gonna have to do that every single session. Do I not get to heal? Well, I guess we're using the herb because apparently I don't know where to heal. There probably is like a place to heal, but you know what? All the herbs, we get a lot of them. It's when we get love waters, that's different. Who's the next boss after? Oh, is it Golem? Is it Golem?
I think it's Golem.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was it Golem the one that replaced Slib?
Yep.
Slib, your time is coming.
No, Master!
Your time to be retired.
Can you just imagine doing a Slib only run?
Oh, dude, I think that's just.
I think that's nigh impossible, honestly. Or you have to do a lot of like grinding.
Yeah, just to be able to get through. I mean, you'd have to keep. I mean, it's also kind of a little impossible because if you get a monster to join you, it just takes that slot.
Yep.
It always takes another slot, so you can't technically do a Slib only.
True. I guess like the only possible run with Slib is like you can never replace Slib.
Yeah, Slib's always in your party.
Which is gonna be a very difficult one, no matter how you see it, because Slib, as you can see, only does like, ooh, spooky. Ooh, what do we name the spook? I mean, you're gonna be used for fodder anyway, so.
Oh, we got the little.
I'll name you Spoo. But here's the problem, guys. As of right now, we only have males. We don't have a single female with us.
Sausage
Problem
party.
last time, or did we have the problem last time where all we had was females?
I think
Yep.
so.
Reverse harem. Sorry.
I mean, to be fair, I don't see a lot of reverse harem, and the famous one is obviously Naruto's reverse harem jutsu.
Oh,
We're in high school.
Oh, or you know, or in high school, yeah, but honestly, Naruto is more popular than that, and I only remember. I think Orin was like one of those like I didn't hear about until much later.
I've only watched one harem anime, and I'm a degenerate for it.
Oh, I got a mini Drac as a male. All right.
I watched High School DxD.
I remember watching.
Never did.
I watched only like a few episodes. It got annoying. It got annoying. It got annoying after a while.
It's not an anime for little kids to watch.
No, it is not. Anyway, what are we naming the mini Drac?
I hate that there's only 4 letters.
This is why I hate it too. Why is there 4 letters? Pokemon did it better. Pokemon were able to name more.
D-O-O-D? Dude?
D-O-O-D? You know what? Drac or dude? Dude.
Dude.
Dude. We're not taking you on the quest. But there's more meat. Replace my beef jerky. Yep, that's everything. Yeah, with early dungeons, I'll play with the early dungeons we will explore everything since they're early. We are above the curve of difficulty. And this is good to get some grinding on some meat. Yes, I know, grind the meat. And we can get some good items potentially. So I will play like this until we get to the harder dungeons where we need to actually get from point A to point B faster.
Beef jerky tomorrow when I go grocery shopping.
I'm kind of sad that we will not be able to, like, we would have to restart getting to, like, our point now, like, from last time, because I was really wanting us to make some, special monsters, and I was wanting to try that exclusive monster that's in this game, that, like, snake-like creature. Because I barely got to use it my first time.
We gotta get all those monsters back just to get to that exclusive monster.
That exclusive monster is like has a few combinations, so luckily it won't be too hard. Oh no, our dear healer is asleep.
There's also this chance of us getting a stronger Lily this time.
True. I actually don't know if training up said monsters before breeding them is a good idea or not.
It takes longer, but it's worth.
The breeding mechanic is still a bit weird, but yeah. Oh, Slib did a critical hit. Good job, Slib. Even though you're gonna be replaced in about probably two more levels.
That's in about like what? Day and a sec.
Mm-hmm. You know, how long does long a day take in this game? Because technically we don't we don't really see a nighttime until the starry night sky.
I don't know.
Is there even a sun? I don't even see the sunshine.
I mean, technically yes, because you get to see the light, and as a starry night, there is a nighttime as well. So there is a day and night cycle in a sense, but I don't know how long a day is. Hey, look, I found a wing nut.
We failed.
We failed?
We failed November.
No, we could, or in a sense, I know Jamie could probably ask Chris this, but I know Chris should get this reference. We can do, instead of like, instead,
There's also no shave. It's just no shave. No,
instead of no nut November, we can do non-stop nut November. Chris should get that reference.
What?
That would hurt, don't you think?
I would be a little bit surprised if Chris doesn't know that reference. You can ask Chris that, Jamie.
I don't know if he knows that reference or not.
You can ask.
Do you? Oh, what is the reference again?
It's from Hololive.
Non-stop
November.
Nut November.
Yep.
Do you know the reference of non-stop November?
Non-stop November. Non-stop nuts November, Jamie.
Wait, non-stop nut November?
Yeah.
Yes. Chris's response is Nick or Will making this joke?
That would be Nick. Who started it. I'm just.
Will is blaming Nick. What? Okay, I'll relay that. Chris says keep it in your pants, Nick.
I'm just saying Chris should know the reference.
Do you know the reference? Yes.
See, I told you he should know the reference.
I am not sure what's going on, and I am confused.
You don't want to. I'm just saying, you do not want to.
No,
and
it's
for the love of your innocence, do not. I repeat, do not.
You
Google
think Jamie is innocent? In what realm is Jamie innocent?
For this part, yes. This part.
Jamie is never innocent.
On this subject, yes, right here, yes. I will.
I am so confused.
I will die on this hill on this part.
Jamie is not innocent. I will die on that hill.
On this subject, I will die on this hill for the non-stop net November. I will die on that hill.
I've completely lost the plot.
There are people who are innocents, who have innocence and do not understand that, and they should never ever Google it.
Well, no. The thing is, I'm talking about a more wholesome thing. Chris knows.
You think it's wholesome? It is not wholesome.
That's only.
I'm so confused.
Stay confused. Stay confused.
I am always confused.
Jamie's whole persona is confusion, Will.
Yeah, no, I actually have
will
spread confusion wherever I go.
It will preserve things. Stay confused.
I caused a mass panic of confusion at work once, and it took about 10 minutes to sort out what was going on. Even the customers were confused.
Lol.
But yes.
There are a lot of things people should never, ever Google. And
Google is dangerous when misused.
Yet they still Google it, and then they lose their innocence.
No, this is why you Bing everything.
So if
Bing
you ever
no.
No, if you ever want something funny, there is with me and the Luigi's Mansion mini game in what was that set of mini games you had?
Wait, about Luigi's Mansion? What? I didn't hear that.
You had this set of mini games that was like Candy Police.
Oh yeah, Nintendo Land.
Yeah, Nintendo Land. Yeah, no, I people were kind of scared of me with Nintendo Land.
There is a possible way that we could play Nintendo Land again. I need to set it up, and I need to make it, like, possible, is what I say.
Yeah, I was scary with, Luigi's Mansion minigame.
Mm-hmm.
I caused everyone into mass panic.
Yeah. Yeah, there is, like, possibilities of how I want to go about that, for sure. I'm not 100% certain how it's going to play out. I wish, again, I totally want Nintendo to make a Nintendo Live, not Nintendo Live, Nintendo Land
Switch update?
Well, like, in the sense of, I want Nintendo Land, or at the very least, a Nintendo Land 2 on the Switch. Like, that is my hope. Because I love us playing Nintendo Land. And I think it would be awesome if they did a Nintendo Land on the Switch.
Honestly, it would be fantastic to have again. I hope they could bring it something like it back. Because it was just a blast. Some other Switch games have not, that are like that, have not gone over well.
No, I don't know if they're saving some of those releases for the next console, because obviously the whole rumor of it coming in next year or whatever is upon us, kind of thing.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be the new system, so they might be saving up.
Yeah. The rumor is with the consoles that it's supposed to run at least Final Fantasy VII Remake perfectly. So it's already gonna be like closer to like a $400, $500 console right then and there.
Yep.
I know that I would definitely want to get it. I don't know about anyone else. It's gonna be.
I don't know. At the moment, I cannot really.
I mean, I have an OLED. I have a regular Switch. I probably will get it anyway, just because I like the idea of a more powerful Switch, and it should be backward. Like, here's the rumors right now, Jamie. Like, all the rumors I have been reported. One, it's supposed to be as powerful enough to run Final Fantasy VII Remake. The second thing is that it's backwards compatible, should be at least, with Switch games. But apparently, it's also backwards compatible with DS games, DS and 3DS games. And there's a supposed patent for a double screen Switch. So
That's crazy. That might save their. That might open up a whole new market.
Oh, definitely.
Because then they could start using the cartridge technology again.
Oh, they've been doing
for
that.
Authenticity.
Yeah, and it's also that it will make people happy in porting over like DS and 3DS games over to the new console a lot easier than remaking them from the ground up, kind of thing.
Yeah, it saves the resources technically.
Yeah, so if those rumors are true, it's definitely a good step for not only a powerful console, but it's a better 3DS console, which will bring a lot of people happiness. And if it's detachable, maybe they could make it like a Wii U, in a sense where you can detach it, and as long as they're both close to each other, you can have them wirelessly connect, and you can have one act like a gamepad and one act like a console like the Wii U. That would be really smart, and they could port over Wii U games, and that means freaking Nintendo Land can come back.
Yes. Which, I'm sorry, that game, that little bundle there was just so much fun to play with people.
And
So,
I like here's the thing, Jamie. If Nintendo Land comes to the Switch in any regard, I'm pre-ordering at day one, and I know that Kyle is gonna pre-order that too. And I feel like a lot of us should get it right away, so that we can easily just play online. And I really hope it's just gonna. I hope it does have online kind of thing, so that we can all play it online.
yes, because I'm sorry, I rather enjoyed our little shenanigans.
Spooks. Actually,
I was bad about Spook.
I mean, yeah, but you were laughing like a maniac whenever we got scared by you.
You guys were freaking out, and it was funny.
Bad vibes, bad vibes, bad vibes. No, Jamie, don't kill me! And you just run away laughing.
Yeah, no, I was a little mean.
I mean, to be fair, that game is meant to be like that. I think
I wasn't like mean, and I was just a little mischievous with it.
I think my favorite game out of like Nintendo Land stuff is definitely Mario Chase. I think that's more fun in my books.
Mario Chase is super fun. I also liked Candy Police.
Candy Police is really difficult for the one because you have to like pay attention to both.
Candy Police.
I think Mario the Mario one is a lot easier though, because like for a lot of newcomers, because Candy Police is fun, but it's like hard for the one person. And then there is the Ghost, which you have to really know how to sneak around in order for it to not be too difficult for you to hide, in a sense, right?
I had to learn how to abuse the vibration mechanic.
Yeah. Same, yeah. It was very much a, like, find methods to trick people to waste their battery and stuff.
Yeah, once I figured out the trick for the using the vibration to my advantage, it was fun.
Mm-hmm. There's also the fact that we figured out how to use the special by holding the Z buttons. No, don't confuse Golem. Now, this fight is not hard, but it's definitely, like, getting a point where it's slightly annoying. Alright, Jamie, you getting tired?
I'm starting to a little bit.
Alright, then after this fight, then we'll call it there.
I could still...
You're getting tired, so let's keep it there. Should I use the intelligent nut now, or should I save it for later, though?
Do we have any ones that we plan on either using immediately or fodder that require intelligence?
Nope.
Maybe put it in storage for a while, then?
I think that might be good, because then we can maybe use it for Lily, or make at least another Lily kind of thing.
We shall get our precious Lily back.
I need to figure out what combination we did for that. I'm pretty sure it was Mad Cat and Hail.
Hail was the combination, I think.
I'm pretty sure too. I'll put you back. I'll put one beef jerky back. I got so many herbs. One warp ring. I gotta sell my herbs because I got an overabundance of them. Hey Luigi, how you doing? Sorry you came in a little late. We're ending off relatively soon, so otherwise I hope you had a good day and a good week. It is the weekend, so tomorrow will be a thing. Oh, before I forget, I need to go check the Zippy Zap bird.
Yes.
Why am I not getting the Zippy Zap bird? How do I get the Zippy Zap bird? Like, I know it was just like walking under this. Well, I'm gonna have to figure it out at another point though, because...
1 second. This is gonna bug me.
Yeah, I remember seeing it though.
Come on, Zap bird.
What was our links? Oh yeah, Will's note. What beat does a one-hit KO move? Dun dun dun.
Nero, Zephyr. Zephyr. Electrical part bird. Or snowbird and firebird. Bring monsters. It changes its appearance through the games too.
It did, yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to pinpoint where to get it. It's received for 13 mini medals, but you can get it by the egg dropping.
I remember getting it when we first did this stuff. I was wondering why I'm not able to see it. Let me see this one.
Leopard, Sorry, I'm having a hard time finding it just because it's...
Yeah, no worries. I'm looking at this too for a quick second. Ooh, Game Shark codes. Holy crap, there is actually an unused gate. And it's freaking 99 floors.
That sounds brutal and painful.
I don't think I'm gonna be doing that. I don't think I'm gonna be doing that unless really people want me to see it.
That is one of those you get so many, like... get so many pro requests slash...
I
It
mean-
should just pop out randomly. I think if you just sit there and keep going like repeatedly, it eventually pops out.
I'm gonna keep doing that, yeah. I mean, if the 99 floors is a thing, I'm gonna make Will do that.
Sounds brutal.
Maybe brutal, but it'll be funny. Is this a Zapbird egg, or is it like an optional egg?
Why make me do stuff?
Because it's funny. Oh, here we go. Oh, speak to the Draki to find out something special. Wait. This Draki?
Wait, maybe you do have to talk to the monster before it drops.
Which monster do I have to drop? It's like one monster will fall to the drop. What was the monster? I'm actually just genuinely... Oh, this guy gets some... Oh yeah, he gets some, like, stuff in here. I got another tiny medal, at least. So speak to the dragon to find out we can find something special under the sky dragon. Wait, let me look at this. Oh no, it's not a zapper, it's a sky dragon egg, right.
Oh, that's what I can't figure. Oh, okay.
Return to Monster Hunter first. He speaks to Apollo, he'll tells a secret. The sky dragon flying over. Oh! Oh, I have to talk to Polio first?
That would explain why it's just pooping on you. Okay.
Yeah, there we go. Thwack! I was literally like... Yeah, I was literally like, just like... Okay, so you just have to talk to Polio first in order for that to happen. Well, now we got the optional Sky Dragon egg. Cool. Good note to end off. Alright, first and foremost, let me switch it over.
Okie dokie.
I'm trying to figure out if I can save.
Where'd
here.
the music come from?
Oh, it's coming from my playlist right now.
I have never heard your playlist before.
Oh, this is the playlist for like I play during like my intermissions and stuff too. Yeah, so it's a thing.
Okay.
I'm just wondering, because I'm really hoping I could save it right now. Otherwise, it's going to be slightly upsetting, and I need to figure out how to do this. Scheiße. Well, either way, we've started a good chunk again of progress, but the other issue is just that we have to restart from the beginning, so we're gonna have to play through a lot of optional stuff again. Hey, Bo, hey, we got a dragon egg.
Yes.
So yeah, we did defeat the gate, talisman and villager gate. Now we have to go to the gate of memories and bewilder, and we're gonna have to keep going through those and figure out, because yeah, I think, yeah, because we need to make sure we have Lily, because I think that's what we want. Lily was like the MVP for a lot of us. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I'm pretty sure we used hail, but according to this Lily chart, it was either a... I don't think we got a wild eight. What's trumpet here? Did we have a Yeti? No, we didn't have a Yeti. Interesting. Lily is... Because I'm pretty sure we used hail on Lily, right? Or...
I thought so, too.
It's either we use a beast with Fang Slime, or go through a set of monsters and breed it with a slime. I think we actually did not use hail for her. Based
Well,
on
I think we must use the Fang Slime, because we did get one.
Yeah, we did get one. So I think it was Fang Slime. We used Mad Cat with Fang Slime, because I'm pretty sure it had some Mad Cat's stuff. So, yeah.
It was definitely Mad Cat.
Yeah. So, and Mad Cat's not within the preset list, so yeah, it must be Fang Slam we used Lily on. Well, either way, again, like we will get some of our monsters back. We will get through our progress back. It's probably gonna take us like probably 4 or 5 sessions to get back to where we were again. And again, like I would still need to grind a few things to I need to grind a few things because last session was literally a grind session, and I was trying to get like monsters and stuff. So there's that.
Either the 16th or the 17th, I will not be available. I have that doctor's appointment I gotta go to.
That is important.
Well, hopefully next week we will do. Actually, yeah, no,
I'm free next week.
Next week, the 11th, which is a Saturday, is Veterans Day. So technically, maybe that Friday is off for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I know next weekend is we got family coming to town, so I may not be available.
I was supposed to do my treadmill stress test on the 31st, and between my chart and me and the other things, it was supposed to be at 2:40, and I thought it was supposed to be at 3:30. So yeah, so we got it rescheduled for, I think it was either the 16th or the 17th, but I know it's at like 10. 10 something in the morning. Wallet. It's on a card in my wallet.
Okay, so I did a backup save. I'm gonna test that out.
It's on the 16th. My bad. Now, because I checked to see if that was one of your brother's dad's paydays. So it's that Thursday. I'll be back should be back the following day. Because that 18th is my brother's dad's birthday.
Ah.
And he wants to go and do something with him for his birthday, so I'll be back that Friday.
Okay, so
I will be available the 17th for a session.
Okay, well we'll play it again by week, and every day. We'll see if that happens. I will say I will start being a little bit more busy during the weekdays, so if there are days that I'm not fully available, I'll let you guys know. Other than that, that's it for some of the updates, announcements. I will mention for Will and Jamie, so you guys can plan ahead a little bit. I was like doing I was thinking of doing like a Jackbox party kind of session, or like having some fun multiplayer session with you guys sometime early in December, like the first week or possibly second week of December, but most likely gonna be the first weekend of December.
December is really crazy. It depends. I know that's like the crazy month where I am just between how do I put it?
You're just busy, Jamie.
Oh yeah, no. I work retail and Chris works what he works.
Yeah.
That is the busy season for both.
I get that. And I just want to let you know at least a month ahead, so maybe you can find some time for it is all, right?
Yes, I'm gonna attempt to.
Yeah, and I'll say tentatively it's probably the first weekend of December, so the second and third. And I also plan to try to do it as early as possible for you guys as well, because obviously when you're tired, all right? So I plan to probably do something a little early. Most likely I'm going to get like Jackbox 10, and so we can actually try the new Jackbox and start maybe other multiplayer games if you ever want to jump into other ones, all right?
Yes.
But yeah, Will, that's also a tentative on you too as well. So if you have any upcoming plans, try to make that weekend free, okay?
Gotcha. And I'm gonna I gotta go use the restroom.
So yeah, all right. We'll see you later, Will. Thank you for joining. We'll check back next week, and if you're available tomorrow, we'll play some more games.
Gotcha. So yep, see you guys later.
See ya. Jamie, get some rest too. You get some good rest. Thank you for joining.
Tempting, but rest has been weird.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Night, everybody. Stay
night.
safe.
Yep,
Yep.
you too.
Good night.
Night.
Bye.
Night. All right, and with that, I'm ending off this stream. Not much going on. It's unfortunate that we have to restart, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm just gonna end off my stream here. Thank you guys so much for watching and lurking. I hope you all have a great rest of your day and weekend. If I don't see you in any of my other streams this weekend, I hope you guys stay safe. And as always, take care of you guys self. And I'll see you guys in another stream with mine or someone else's. And as per usual, thanks for thanking me for lurking. As always, Justin, I will always thank you for lurking. Yeah, no, I'm gonna end it off here. Tomorrow, normal stream. Indie may be happening, but also maybe not happening? Question mark. Well, yeah, tomorrow will be happening. Got some ideas what to do. Anyway, but yeah, I hope everyone has a good rest of the night. Take care, and I'll catch you guys later in another stream of mine and someone else's. So yeah, goodbye.